Hey everyone. Well, look at that. I'm back. I haven't posted in probably a few months now, and maybe you thought I was never coming back. Well, for the 4 of you that might still be listening, don't you worry. Social justice might rest, but it never dies. I've just been in a bit of a depression lately. Being a straight white male, it's hard. I mean, I recognize the injustice that minority groups face, but I have to not only live with my privilege, but suffer through the guilt of checking it every day. So you'll see I'm playing some Dark Souls in the background here, and it does feel appropriate for the subject matter, although I do feel the need to issue a trigger warning. You will probably witness more death in the gameplay than with the coronavirus, especially my deaths. So, what exactly is the coronavirus? An epidemic, says CNN. A pandemic. Wait, what's the difference? Pandemic, a disease prevalent over a whole country or the world, and epidemic, a widespread occurrence of an infectious disease in a community at a particular time. Sounds like semantics, but I'm sure if I had more viewers, you'd clarify in the comments. Anyways, apocalypse? I see here that the coronavirus is, I guess, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. This caption reads, "Was the deadly coronavirus predicted by the Bible?" Well, I've seen enough. I'm on board. Everyone should work remotely in their basements with surgical masks on. Nobody should go out in public. Quarantine everyone with a cough. Shut down the company. Shut down the governments. Everyone pull all your money out of the stock market. Look at you fools, the preppers are chanting. Oh, this article is also from CNN. Surely there isn't a political agenda here. But wait. Before you...
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because...
Coronavirus.
Raping everybody out here.
Maybe, just maybe, there is redemption in the form of knowledge and research. Slim chance, but let's see. According to the World Health Organization, globally about 3.4% of reported coronavirus cases have died. By comparison, seasonal flu generally kills far fewer than 1% of those infected. Okay, well that doesn't sound like that much of a reason to stop the world from turning, but let's look at what happens when you get the coronavirus if you're a healthy child or adult. Coronavirus disease is characterized by mild symptoms including a runny nose, sore throat, cough, and fever. Oh my god. Illness can be more severe for some people and can lead to pneumonia or breathing difficulties. More rarely, the disease can be fatal. Older people and people with other medical conditions, such as asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, may be more vulnerable to becoming severely ill. Well, I think there are a couple takeaways here. 1, this is severe for older people and people with medical conditions. Those people might normally be able to be cavalier around sick people, but this is a different story. Side note, do we even care about old boomers? It's just a bunch of white dudes. All the women and minorities die before 60 from oppression. And 2, that 3.4% kill rate must be accurate. I mean, surely for every 1 confirmed case, there couldn't possibly be anywhere from 10 to 100 people who aren't making sure to get tested with life-threatening symptoms like a runny nose, a cough, and a fever. So those stats can't be skewed. I mean, how to differentiate between allergies and coronavirus? Man, this thing is serious.
You have to let us go.
Coronavirus.
We have families.
Ha! I don't care about families. I care about business. And this is gonna show them that I mean business.
Now, again, at this point, I personally am still sold on mass panic. It seems reasonable and not at all an overreaction. But then I found something that shook me to my core. Did you know that you can die from other stuff? Right about now, you're probably thinking, this isn't very typical of an S2JW video. Well, we had to lay the groundwork, so here we go. The coronavirus is really inflating the racism, sexism, and transphobia in this country and around the world. Look at this group of Chinese people protesting in Chinatown, San Francisco, with signs saying, "Time for facts, not fear," and "We are healthy, we are Chinese." Because apparently people aren't going to Chinatown. You have instances like this where Jonathan Mock said he was allegedly attacked by 4 hick-ass dudes in London who told him, "We don't want your coronavirus in our country." I mean, I understand. Just earlier today, I was in Walmart and I saw an Asian woman, and my instinct was to go pop her right in her face and say, "What are you doing outside? Are you crazy? Are you trying to get me a runny nose and sore throat? I mean, killed?" But being the tolerant and lovable super social justice warrior I am, I of course did not do that. Then you have this article. A vaccine will offer protection from coronavirus, but we can't inoculate sexism. So the too long didn't read for this is that when a vaccine is developed, there won't be a male and female version, thus giving women a suboptimal treatment, potentially paying with their lives. It goes on to talk about how our understanding of health has always been through a male lens. Lastly, and maybe the worst offender of all, national newspaper The Australian compares the epidemic of trans people to the coronavirus. Now, I'm assuming the quotations used around the word epidemic, meant to downplay it, is not only insinuating that trans people aren't an epidemic, but neither is the coronavirus. But what do I know? Anyways, this Australian paper is well known for its appalling coverage of transgender issues, which includes articles such as "They're castrating children" and "Corrupting kids' thinking." Ugh. How disgusting. These people really think that it's not okay to chemically or physically alter your child's development or physiology, and that people are somehow poisoning their fragile, impressionable children's minds with delusions? Ignorant as fuck, if you ask me. In conclusion, what really pisses me off is that there is this conspiracy theory that the coronavirus was man-made by the Chinese government. And in this part of the video, I share my solution to the coronavirus and the panic and oppression it is inciting. China, next time you want to develop a weaponized chemical virus, make it only target straight, cisgender white males. Then, not only will no one care, but we will be killing 2 birds with 1 stone and cleansing the planet of these horrible, oppressive, privileged people. Oh, and also, maybe at least throw in diarrhea as a symptom. Until next time, stay woke, my friends. Oh, one last thing. We didn't quite hit the 10-minute golden standard YouTube mark. We probably did now, but either way, why don't you just watch the gameplay till 11 minutes, or don't. I don't care. See you later.